Hey my beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. It's your girl Tastee. Hey, how you doing, you goings? Hope all is well. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I hope you're able to find something here that you will find useful to gain insight and clarity on your own personal life journey. I appreciate your visit. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, you're gonna love it, but it's your choice, baby. Then you can hit the subscription box, and then if you want to be notified or when I post my videos, you can hit the little bell notification right next to it. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. Truly. You guys, I'm going to do my best to share videos with y'all every single week, different spreads. This week's spread, we're going to be doing a monthly outlook. I most definitely am going to be making some changes to it. I can say that much, but I just created it one day. I woke up, I thought about it in a dream, and I was like, boom, bam, bam, boom. And yeah, I'm gonna add some things and take some things away. I can most definitely say I'm gonna take away this Oracle deck, the Starseed Oracle deck, because I feel like it's a little bit too complex for the general public, and I will only use it for personal readings. For the personal readings I feel called to use it for. But yeah, so as you guys know, I'm going to tell you every time that the message that comes out is intended for whoever it's supposed to be for those with Scorpio in your chart. Don't force it to your story if it's not your story. However, you can check out other signs in your chart. My readings are timeless, and the thing that we're going to be hitting on is where you're at currently. That's one of the first cards that I'm going to be pulling. So if it's not where you're at currently, it's currently not your story. However, it may be your story later on down the road, so be mindful of that. If you would like something more personal with your own energy, though, you can most definitely hit me up. Send me an email. My email is in the description box, and I can send you my price list. My personal readings is more personal with your own energy, and it gives you more in-depth insight on things that will help you in your own personal journey. They're amazing. My personal readings are amazing. It's phenomenal. You wouldn't regret it. Honestly, you wouldn't. But yeah, you guys, Scorpio, y'all came second to last. What you doing? What you doing, baby? How you go from first place last week to second to last? Tell me. Y'all know Scorpio season coming up. What is you doing, baby? Anyways, but yeah, so if you want to continue to get your videos out there early in the week, make sure you keep your views up, watch it 50,000 times, you feel me, or share it with people who you feel like it'll resonate for. With that being said, I do feel like that's everything, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. What we're going to be hitting on, where you're at currently, possible obstacles you're going to be facing this month, possible opportunities you'll face this month, and then what you should prioritize / your overall advice. We're going to start off with positive affirmations. We're going to end with Oracle. With that being said, I feel like that's everything, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So, thank you so very much, Holy Spirit, Mother Goddess, Father God, Archangels, Spirit God, Universe, and Ancestors, for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. I appreciate you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. Thank you for allowing for me to be able to receive this message from my Scorpios. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So, what positive affirmation would you like to give my Scorpios? Show me clearly, please, Spirit, positive affirmations you would like to give my Scorpios. So we have, I release all criticism. So it says, I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. I love this, you guys. So I release all criticism is just like, I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm not going to judge anybody. Just how, like, I believe I can grow and change. I believe other people can grow and change. If I ever want to be accepted for my wrongs or the things that I've done in my past, then I need to also extend that same energy, baby. Because it's like, if I know I do some F-ish, and I want to be accepted or forgiven for it, I need to first forgive myself, but also I need to extend that same energy to others. So I release all criticism. So let's go ahead and get straight. I feel like it's heavily rooted beliefs and heavily it's most honestly all is root chakra, sacral chakra, heart chakra, and your communication, the way you communicate. So being mindful of the things you say and who you speak on, who you speak on as well, and then where your own heart lies. If is this criticism coming from a place of insecurity? Is this criticism like about yourself? Is it saying something about yourself? Do you have any rooted beliefs formed about that particular person or things, you know, that makes you believe this particular way? X and etc. Rooted beliefs about yourself that makes you feel like you got to criticize yourself. Expressing your boundaries, X and etc. Why you even feel the need to express criticism, etc. and etc. Don't get me wrong, I do believe constructive criticism is a thing, but yeah, some people just talk about people for no reason. And it's usually because they're insecure within themselves. It makes them feel better. Oh, this person's doing bad, so I'm not doing as bad as them, so I feel a little bit better. I used to be like that in high school. I've grown substantially. Very grateful, but yeah, definitely am not that person anymore. I realized, like, I'm able to be really honest with myself, so I'm just like, I will say those things about that person because it says something about me. I was insecure within myself. I saw how I connected to that person in a way, and it was always like, you know, something I didn't necessarily love about myself. I don't feel like this person should be happy because I can't be happy, you know, like what? It was on some stupid shit. It was. So let us go ahead and get started. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly where my Scorpios are at currently? Where my Scorpios at currently? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So we have the Seven of Swords at the Five of Wands. This is gossip, you guys. This is petty arguments. This is judgment. This is comparing and contrasting, feeling like you're in competition. This is at the bottom of the deck. The card that came out is the Seven of Swords. This talks about lying, cheating, stealing, not being your authentic self, not being honest, doing things in the dark, you know, ignoring signs, ignoring red flags, whether that's from yourself or people around you. Going down a path that you know you're not supposed to go down. It's kind of where you're at right now. So, you know, some of y'all may be possibly being around people who are very drama filled. You may be possibly feeling like you're in competition with other people. You may possibly not even taking all the actions that you truly want to take with this Knight of Wands. You may possibly have patterns set in place that you know that, like, because if that light bulb was lit, you know, so it's like ultimately, you know, you're not supposed to be doing these things, whether it's accepting someone's behavior, or being around people who you feel like don't challenge you, not challenging yourself, not being honest with yourself, etc., etc. So the Page of Swords is like changing your own thought patterns. It's observing from a distance. It's shifting your mindset. So where you're at right now, I do feel like you're working to be who you are authentically. I do feel like you're learning to be more expressive with your own emotions. You are shifting your mindset when it comes to if you're going to actually be able to achieve your goals, and what ideas you have in place to achieve your goals. We have 10-10 here, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. You're not going as fast as you would like, and that's okay, but you are starting this new beginning. You're making progress towards, you know, just releasing things, you know, feeling foolish, being afraid to take actions because you're afraid of coming off as a fool, etc., etc. So I do feel like you are shifting your mindset. It's the small things, you guys, but small breaks and patterns are actually really, really good. So you having a different thought today, even if the action hasn't changed that you did yesterday, is beautiful, especially if it's a thought towards, you know, you living a life that you want. So even if you're just thinking about, you know, the changes you want to take, that's better than, you know, you being in the mindset that you were previously, because I do see there's a shift. But with this Five of Wands being here, this is you feeling like you're in competition with people. You may possibly feel like you're running out of time. You may possibly feel like you can't be who you are authentically. You may possibly feel like the flame within you is not enough to create the life that you want. With this Knight of Wands being here, is like this person sitting on their own flame. They're sitting with their own flame, but they are looking at these other people who are fighting for a flame that's outside of them. And it's just like this person knows that they only need to compare themselves with themselves. They know that they only need to be in competition with themselves, but sometimes it is difficult for them to be okay with the speed of things, or the things that they're doing in their own, the way things are progressing in their own world. Sometimes it's difficult for them too. And it's just like sometimes you do come off as this happy, upbeat person, even though in reality you do feel like you're in competition with other people, or you feel like, you know, you may be possibly in drama that you know you're not supposed to be in, listening to gossip that you just judgment and criticism that you know you're not supposed to be in with this Five of Wands being here. Because this is like people trying to bring you down to get to what they want. And so I do feel like ultimately you don't want to be a part of it, but you're still around these people. You know, so this could be even possible friend groups, you know, or possible people who you feel like just don't resonate with you authentically. It's kind of what I'm getting at right here. So you want to go with the beat of your own drum. You do. Authentically, you do. But it's something that's triggering with you. It could be, you know, you attaching yourself to an old past version of yourself, and such, are you just being around people who trigger that within you to where it's just like, oh yeah, I mean, it is easy to just falling victim into that, are falling into the patterns of just being in drama or just sitting around talking about people, et cetera, knowing that's not how, you don't even feel right when you do it. That's all I can tell that you don't. But I do feel like you may even possibly just be being around those people just to be accepted by them, but that's not who you are authentically. That's who you trying to be, like trying to fit into something that you're not. But with the Seven of Swords being here, you're either having trust issues when it comes to the things in your mind, or just drama that you may possibly have, or it's just very difficult for you to trust things. Like with this Seven of Swords, I do feel like there are signs. It's like ignoring signs, you guys, that you may possibly be doing things that you're not supposed to. Because look at that bird. It's just screaming. It's like, you know that you can do better, or you know that this isn't right for you. You know that blase this and blase that. Are you holding yourself accountable? Are you doing things that you purposely know you're not supposed to do? Why? Blase this and blase that. So let's see. It's deception, you guys. Like I said, you're either not being honest with yourself, or people around you are not being honest with you, or you're resonating with a group of people who you don't genuinely want to resonate with. That's that. So let's see here. What are going to be some possible obstacles you're going to face this month? We have the Justice card, which is being, with the Eight of Swords. Look at that. So that's literally progressing in the deception right here. Because right now you're at the Seven of Swords, and your obstacle will be the Eight of Swords. So it's like, as you continue to be something that you're not, you're going to eventually start feeling stuck. Yeah, and with this Justice card, it's just like you being honest with your boundaries and the things that you need to cut out to help bring you peace. Because Eight of Swords is you feeling like you have a lot of anxiety. It's hard to make choices and hard to make actions. It's hard to move forward. It's hard for you to get out of this state of feeling stuck. So this is like what you see in the mirror is not your reality. You can get out of this situation. You have to take personal responsibility. So the Justice card is you making your wrongs right, apologizing to people, cutting out things that don't bring you balance, being honest with yourself, taking accountability for your actions and your choices. More swords. Maybe in doing stuff in the court system, but you have the High Priest and the Hierophant card at the bottom of the deck. So this is literally your obstacle is trusting in your own intuition, and then cutting out things that your intuition is telling you to cut out. Listening to your intuition when it comes to being honest with yourself with the High Priest card, and the Hierophant card is just having faith. You know, and both of these people, it's very spiritual people. So it's just like trusting in your own spirituality, trusting in the tradition and the non-tradition, being okay with duality, being okay with doing things traditionally and being okay with doing things untraditionally, not feeling stuck because of that. Because I do see some of y'all are like, you feel like you're breaking tradition, or you feel like you're doing things differently than what's expected of you. And it makes you feel really uneasy because you're just like, my heart is telling me to do this, but my family don't really approve of this. You know, my soul is telling me to do this, but my friends don't really approve of this. You know, so your obstacle is just you seeing yourself for how you are truly and authentically, and then just being yourself authentically. So expressing your boundaries, expressing yourself, having standards set in place, being okay with the choices that you're making your own choices from your authentic self, and making your own routines to break these patterns within yourself to help you close cycles out in your life and express yourself authentically and literally start this new beginning and feel empowered towards being in control of your choices. I do feel like certain choices you don't want to make because you're afraid to tell people no, or you're afraid for people to feel bad. You don't want people to feel bad, but you know these are choices that you need to make to help you grow spiritually, to help you stand in your own role more. Some of y'all with the High Priest card, she's someone who literally has to take a step back. The High Priest is like someone who is all-knowing, but she is someone who has to go within herself a lot. She has to isolate herself a lot because she understands things that a lot of people don't understand. And so it's like literally with certain routines that you have in place, be okay with the routines you have in place. Don't alter your routines to fit someone else or other people, especially if those people don't necessarily resonate with you. You know, because then you can only be upset with yourself when you don't have what it is that you want in this physical world because you altered your own, you know, your own standards for that person. So let's see what are going to be some possible opportunities. Obstacles is just you seeing things for the way that they are and taking responsibilities for your own anxiety and your own thought patterns. Because Eight of Swords is like that person could feel stuck, but they thought their way into feeling stuck. So they're going to have to think their way into not feeling stuck. And the reasons why they feel stuck are reasonable reasons, you guys. It will be like because of their past or things that they've been through, gives them a lot of anxiety. But it's just like it's legit because of their thought patterns that they feel like they are stuck. And so it's just like you have to shift your thought patterns. You know, you have to make and hold yourself accountable for your own thought patterns and the way that you're thinking. Are those the thought patterns that's going to help you create the life that you want, that you truly want, you guys? So it'd be like if you really want love in your life, but you feel like, you know, you're never going to find it. Is contradicting. So making sure you're not contradicting your own thoughts for what you really want in this authentic world. So let us see here. What are going to be some possible opportunities? Possible opportunities for my Scorpios. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. The mental stuckness is real. So possible opportunities, we have the Page of Swords, you guys. So this is trusting in your own ideas, studying. Like I said, because the High Priest, she's someone who just takes a step back and observe everything. So an opportunity is going to be for you to be a student, for you to observe, for you to take in a lot of knowledge. That's like my spy card, my top secret agent. This person just does a lot of research. They read a lot of books. They create their own books too. They create their own books. They they pay attention to details, you know, very strategic when it comes to this. Is you changing your mindset, shifting your mindset to where it's like I can be in control of the things that I want to create. I can trust in my own ideas. I can focus on accepting all of my gifts. I can focus on being, you know, feeling like I'm really pretty much saying yes to life. Because with this Four of Cups, it's like feeling rejected, rejecting yourself, rejecting your gifts, rejecting opportunities. You know, feeling like you're alone, feeling like you're unstable, feeling like you're misunderstood, feeling like you can't go after your goals. So with this Page of Swords, this is a shift in mindset when it comes to the things that you genuinely want to create and the things that you want to take actions on. So this is you building a new foundation, being patient with yourself. You're going to have an opportunity to shift your mindset when it comes to feeling in control of the life that you want. The Queen of Wands is someone who is a leader. She allows for her imperfections to empower her. She's most definitely someone who goes through a lot. She does have a dark past, you guys, but she doesn't allow for her dark past to hinder her. She doesn't become attached to it. So this is like you embracing all of your story, stepping up into your role as a leader and focusing on using all of your gifts. Focusing on being okay with being by yourself, knowing that sometimes you just have to be by yourself to find your own stability. But whenever you want to open the door, you can, because you have the key to open the door. You have the key to open up the door to literally the legacy and the goals that you want to live. And just know that you are capable of doing so. So you see that this person with the Five of Wands is like they're sitting outside of the door. You know, they're not using their gifts. They're sitting outside of the door. And they're not using their gifts, but they have the key. They have the key to unlock. They have the key to unlock this door. And then literally the cup right here, that's their gifts, that's love, that's their traits and stuff. They literally, all they have to do is grab it. And all they have to do is put that key in the door, and that's their new home. And that's their new sense of stability. That's their new business, their own grounded beliefs. With this Ten of Pentacles, it's like Beyonce and Jay-Z money. That's their own goals, you know. Etc. That's their own legacy. So it's just like you do have the key. So this is you shifting your mindset and shifting your ideas to help you understand that you do have the key. If you want to open that door to this new reality, you most definitely can, if you want to. But that's an opportunity for you, for your mindset to shift that way. So hopefully you embrace that opportunity. So let's see what you should focus on / prioritize this month. What you should prioritize this month / your overall advice. Thank you so much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly? And I can tell you your obstacle, which is being honest with yourself, is going to be a major obstacle for you, since that's major arcana, and then just expressing your boundaries. So what should my Scorpios prioritize this month? Being okay with saying no, being okay with protecting your peace, being okay with protecting your space, being okay with saying you can't do something. Not overwhelming yourself with your own thoughts as well. So let us see here. What should they focus on / overall advice? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about nurturing herself, mothering herself, getting things in this physical world to help her feel better. So this is you, taking self-care baths. This is you creating physical rituals to help you feel better. This is you like putting on certain scents to make you feel good, playing certain music to make you feel good, painting your nails, doing your hair. This is taking care of yourself physically, grounding yourself. So staying grounded, focusing on how you can mother yourself, focusing on how you can nurture yourself, focusing on how you can be more stable is what you should prioritize. The things that you can do for yourself in this own physical world. This Queen of Pentacles, she is a mother. She's a very motherly person. She's a nurturer, and she can nurture everybody. But first, she has to make sure she's stable first. And then once she's stable, she's going to give to other people. But if she gives what she don't have, she turns into this very horrible, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Like the Queen of Pentacles, when she's mad, get away from her, because she, oh my gosh, like she's the type of person, and it goes 0 to 100 real quick. Like, oh, you thought you had some food, you thought you had a nice place to sleep, but when this person's not taking care of themselves physically, just like you literally can't be around them. Like, they're not going to feed you, they're not going to make sure you're straight, they're not going to, like, their house, like, they don't want you in their space, they don't even want you around them, and they can become very, very just like vindictive and manipulative and just angry, very angry. So making sure you take care of yourself in this physical world first, so that you won't become something that you're not. With this 9 of Wands being here, it's just like making sure you're fighting for the life that you want. Don't give up on yourself. Fight for yourself. Fight for the things that you want in this genuine world. The 6 of Swords, just like making the cold hard facts to go to calmer waters. So leaving behind things that give you anxiety, leaving behind people that give you anxiety, leaving behind environments that give you anxiety, mentally or physically, whether that's the thoughts you're creating for yourself or people who give you those types of anxiety. With this Tower card, things are ending. Let those endings take place. Foundations are breaking down. Let those foundations break down, because it's a chance for you to build something much, much better, much, much better. So just be aware that whatever you put out there, you're going to get in return. So changing your perspective about tough positions, and just knowing when it is time for you to take action. Even because this Hangman, they're telling you not to take that many actions towards other people, doing favors for other people, really focusing on your own stability, because the Hangman is someone who's not taking as much action as they would like, just so they can heal themselves, just so they can focus on their own happiness and focus on their own legacy, and learn how to channel their emotions and go after the things that they truly, truly love in this world. So that's that. So let's go ahead and start reading your oracle cards. Thank you so very much, Spirit. So what additional messages do you have for my Scorpios? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? Additional messages you have. Patience. Show me clearly additional messages you have. So we have gossip. We have complacency at the bottom of the deck. I'll take that. So complacency is your root chakra, you guys. This talks about if you're not yet creating the things that you want in this world, it's because you're relating to old ideas that no longer work in your life. So your own grounded beliefs. So complacency says life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams or trying to build someone else's? Sadness and inability to disassociate from a lost dream can show up here. It is time to walk away from anything that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. So remember, where you're at now, you're not being who you are authentically, baby. I am feeling the loss of my dreams. This is a warning to not give up. Be aware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. How can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? Finding self-nourishment. That's what you should focus on. Leaving dreams unrealized, feeling depleted, time for a deep rest. Look at that. Lack of motivation, holding back, daring immobility, and reclamation. The meditation for this says, imagine yourself doing the very thing you desire. Can you feel the joy of participating in your own dreams? Look back at what you're leaving behind to live your dreams. For example, how would you live with less money? When you're ready, move towards the joy. Open your eyes, what has been revealed. And then we have gossip, and this talks about your heart chakra. It says when creating the life that you want, you're going to always be blocked if your heart is not truly in it. So if your heart is holding on to resentment, if your heart is holding on to pain and fear, if your heart is not completely open, you're never going to be able to truly create the life that you want. It's not going to last. It's not going to last because the foundation is weak. It's not going to last because your heart is not truly in it. It's not going to last because you're not doing things from your authentic, true heart. So gossip says, this card represents the truly open heart with no personal agenda other than love, but it can also indicate the opposite, rebellion and denying your true gifts. An ability to follow your heart can appear to others as careless or strange, yet in truth, everyone wished that they had the openness of Therese. I never met a person that I did not like. Charmaine Therese suggests that appreciating differences is key. This card is a warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. Charmaine is about prejudice and misunderstanding. What am I resisting? Uniqueness of others, naivety, support for your vision, lack of appreciation, refocusing your life, freedom, dance, and honor. So the meditation for this says, visualize someone that you may be judging harshly. Notice how powerful your negative feelings are. Picture yourself in a room with that person and tell them what you do not like about them. If you run out of things to say, start repeating. You can accept this person just the way that they are. Allow for them to tell you things that you like about yourself. When they finish, thank them for coming. So let's read some messages from the Starseed Oracle deck. Thank you so very much, Spirit. You are truly appreciated. Can you show me clearly what additional messages you have for my Scorpios for this month? So we have activated Earth. At the bottom, we have portal, doors are opening. You decide, rewards, wild card. That's interesting. I want to know what that says, what that means. So activated Earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're being led. So with this card right here, it's pretty much saying that you're gonna feel. So like I said, where you're at right now, you don't even feel right. So it's just like really trusting in the feelings that you're getting, trusting in, and if you feel like you have anxiety, if you feel like this is not the place that you're supposed to be, etc., trust where you're being led. Trust the path that's being woven towards you, or for you. My gosh, trust the path that's being woven for you, and then trust that you will be led to places that's going to help you remember who you truly are and what it is that you truly want to create and build. And let's do portal, because I never read this one before. So it says doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It is also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? And look at opportunities. Literally, you changing your ideas about the experiences that you deserve to have. What do you want to create? What new adventures would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming into fruition. Things are in full bloom. It is time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it is a sure sign that effortless change is possible. It's possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into the new reality. Now is the time to make a big change. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy to jump right in. The inquiry, what would you most like to experience? Jumping full in, you guys. That's beautiful. And look at this. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning, Earth School. And that person's literally jumping into this to learn, to grow, to expand. Look at that. Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat such as a massage or a sea salt bath. So that's what you should focus on right now. Just take care of yourself. Don't think about nobody else right now but you. If they truly love you, they will understand. I promise you guys. Because everybody wants you to be your best self if they truly, truly love you. And those are the people you truly want to be around anyway. And those who understand you taking care of yourself. So what additional messages would you like to give to my Scorpios for this month, Spirit? Show me clearly. Okay. All right. So at the bottom we have, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and do not try to force it to happen. It's safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits yourself and others. Keep charging forward. Don't take no for an answer. Expect for miraculous solutions to appear. And right here where it says that you know how to be powerful in a way that benefits others as well as yourself, that's why they want you to focus on yourself right now so that you can bless people the way that you want to. So we have, wow, Bethany came back out. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage or a sea salt bath. And then we have Maya, schooling, studying, and education helps your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will help guide you and help you with this process. So really learning, being a student right now, that's your opportunity. You're going to have an opportunity to learn some new things to help you with your own divine life purpose. And then we have Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So with that being said, I love y'all so much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to resonate for. And y'all have a wonderful day on purpose, okay? Toodles.